I'm sorry. Okay, so if you don't know me, I'm Alicia. I've been here for like almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as you know, I'm here to share my testimony. So this is a lot different from whenever I was getting baptized like 3 years ago when I was like 11. I was talking about like, oh, like I woke up every day at midnight listening to like some Christian stations saying like, oh, I need to be a believer of Christ. Well, a lot of stuff has happened since then, so my testimony is quite different. So I guess my depression started probably in elementary school, because I've always been bullied for as long as I can remember. Looks, clothes, whatever they can pick on. So that's always had a negative impact on my life. And then when I got into middle school, it got a lot harder, and I've been to 2 different schools just in 6th grade. So I tried to be fake and try to pretend that I was someone who I'm not, and so that didn't turn out very well. So on to my thoughts of suicide. I didn't have these in elementary school, but they're not very recent. I've had these probably 7th grade. I thought to myself, since my mom and dad are police officers, I thought to myself, what if I went downstairs and took mom's gun and pulled the trigger? What would happen? Who would miss me? But then I never went to, I never wanted to, because I realized my parents, my family, my friends, they'd all miss me terribly. And so, yeah. And so I've actually tried to cut myself before. I've tried to hurt myself because I thought there was no other way out. So I was in the shower one time and I took my razor and I tried to cut on my arm, but thank God the razor was not sharp enough. So I guess that was kind of God's sign that you shouldn't really be doing this. And then I've had a lot of support from my friends and family, but more of my friends, because I'm not really open, so I'm like really socially awkward, as you can tell with my scarf right here. So I come to my friends a lot for things. Shut up. I come to my friends a lot to discuss my feelings and stuff, because I feel more comfortable around them than around my family, because I know that even though my family loves me, they can judge me a lot on things. So my friends have really helped me a lot, and they've helped me out of thoughts of suicide, and they've helped me out of cutting and depression and all these things. And a great song that I heard in the radio a while ago is called Just Be Held by Cassie Crowns. Have you ever heard of it? The day before I heard it, I was having thoughts of suicide, and I was thinking, okay, tomorrow I'll do it. And then I heard the song on the radio, and that just took that away. And then camp this year has really helped, because I definitely have become more on fire for God, and I've definitely become closer to Him, and He's helped me through so many things, through the Bible, and with support of all my friends here. And they've just, and they've really helped me through all of this. And then I have Bible markings, like I posted on Facebook this picture, if someone else did it, and they have all these little verses of things for like anything you're going through, like anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, whatever. And so I took out the thoughts of suicide ones and the depression and anxiety ones, and I marked that in my Bible. So whenever I'm having a hard time, I go ahead and I look at those and I think to myself, this is for me. Like, God put this in here so I would see it one day when I'm having these thoughts. And then my girl Autumn here sent me this picture. It says, when you are broken, you cry out to Jesus. Sometimes it's hard to discern His voice through your pain. Sometimes you question where He is and why His presence isn't obvious when you need Him most. Sometimes you have to wait through the pain, crying out in desperation, longing for an answer, when all the while He's working in your heart to break through your own walls so you can see His will clearly. You may not see the roadblocks that prevent you from understanding His will. You may wonder why you feel He has led you to this place until finally the barriers get chiseled through earnest prayer, your pride. The hurt you have built up breaks apart, falling, one piece at a time, until you can see through the pain, the hurt, and the sorrow to fully understand why God has led you here, what He wants you to do, and the truth you desire to know. So I cried out to God once to help me through all of this suicide and my depression. I've literally cried out to God just in my home. I was doing my homework and I was just so stressed, and I was thinking, okay, maybe this is my time. So I cried out to God. I put my depression and anxiety and everything into his hands, and I feel like he's really helped me through that. And another song that isn't really a Christian song, but it's not a bad song. It's called Let It Be by the Beatles.
Nice.
We were listening to that song in chorus because we were thinking about maybe doing it. And for some reason, that just really hit me. And like, I almost had to go to the bathroom because I almost cried during class. So that song has helped me a bunch too.
That's awesome.